today I've got my thoughts on the FIFA 17 new trailer that came out at the game conference. Um, you know, I think it looks pretty good, but that's just me. My original thought before the trailer was it looks pretty much just like FIFA 16, everything, but I hadn't really looked at it. And looking at it, the graphics was the first thing I noticed. Just looks so much better. Um, Honestly, it was just amazing to me um, how nice the graphics were. Um, there were a lot of cool effects in there. Uh, they didn't really give us much on like the actual options that we're gonna have and what type of game modes, but I think that's already pretty much revealed. And any actual changes, it's really just the gameplay at that point. I thought that a lot of the graphics looked really good. Um, I assume it's the Frostbite engine. Darn. I assume it was the Frostbite engine, but I'm not really. I don't know much about making games. Um, there were a lot of nice details that were added that I saw in the trailer. A lot of main thing they kind of emphasized almost was like a lot of new celebrations, which I don't really think that matters too much. But some of them are kind of cool. Except out of the dab, but everyone knows that's copied. But uh, you know, still pretty neat to add a little touch of realism into the game with all those celebrations. I didn't see much, other main stuff. I saw they definitely added the Olympic Stadium that West Ham moved to. I saw that pretty clearly, and they kind of look like they emphasized the Premier League teams, but I did see that the Messi's bleached hair was going to be in there too. So, but overall, I mean, the actual gameplay looks actually a lot better than FIFA 16, as you can see here. This game looks, at least to me, different. I mean, I don't have the best TV, so I don't know if it's gonna really be that different for me. But I think in general, it's gonna look better. But they didn't really give us much in that trailer. I wish they would have given us more information on some of the things. But the beta's coming out tomorrow. I don't know what time they'll send those codes, but I hope it's early Eastern time, because the earlier the better. I am going to be part of the beta, but I don't believe you can post videos on that. So that stinks, but nevertheless, still be excited about it. I'm sure some people will leak some stuff, plenty of stuff from it, but I'm not gonna, because I don't want to get banned or anything. I don't want to risk that. But just trying to look back at the video that I did a few days ago to see if any of that was revealed, anything in there. I did definitely notice, obviously, probably some new stadiums, because, well, obviously, they had a new one in the trailer, the Olympic Stadium. But things that I hope the trailer kind of indicate, it did kind of look a little bit more realistic with the managers jumping around. Hope that's in there because, I don't know. I think that's pretty realistic, and it's kind of stinks to do manager mode and never even see your little fella that you're supposedly creating. So, but, it's not a huge detail. But, it still looks good. it looks like they have a lot more Premier League stuff. They clearly focused on that, and I guess they have every Premier League manager in the game. So that's another thing in career mode. In the trailer, nothing on the journey, which I wish they would have done, because I'm pretty excited about that. As an avid player of NBA's, my player, I am very excited about the journey. Uh, I hope it pans out as good as NBA's, but you never know. Uh, the trailer didn't really look to me like that it had enough for me to really say a ton more on. But I did see player ratings, so I saw. I think these were pretty realistic because I mean the uh, the player ratings thing. It was like the squad changer, like right here. It was like that, lineup. It looked pretty real. It looked like it would go with all the other FIFA stuff we've seen so far. So I'm pretty sure they're pretty correct. I saw Chelsea, Leicester City, Arsenal, I think Liverpool, Manchester United. I think one more. I'm not sure if I did or not. I can't remember. It was a while ago. But overall, I noticed that Manchester United's player ratings were, in my opinion, I don't watch much soccer, especially, European teams. They look pretty generous. I definitely don't think their goalie's a 91 overall. Because unless the German goalie, Neuer, gets an upgrade, that would be better than him. And I don't think that's true. I guess Zlatan Ibrahimovic is still a 90 overall. I didn't watch anything on him this season. But I have no indications that he's any worse, despite his relatively old age for a soccer player. The guy they bought from, I think, Borussia Dortmund, he has a really long name, and I can't pronounce it for the life of me. It starts with MK, and then there's like I can't remember, but it's like MKTIRA something N, I don't know. So, that guy, I hope you can figure out who he is. He's like a right wing or something. He's an 87, which, I don't know really anything about him, but not a lot of players that good that I haven't heard of, so that's kind of weird. Martial is an 82, I believe. Which I personally think is a little bit low. I think he should be maybe 83 or 84. But other than that, they were all pretty generous. So overall, the ratings are pretty good. I think Rashford was on the bench, I saw, and he was a 76. Now, I know he did good, but I feel like he's played like, not, I don't know the exact number, but not very many professional games. It's very easy for him to flop, and I think a 76 is way generous on that. He should be 72 or 73, and that may not sound like a lot, but to me it is. That's the one I paid the most attention to, was Manchester United's, but I did see some others. I remember that Jamie Vardy is, despite almost being the top scorer in the Premier League, only an 80 overall. And Riyad Mahrez is an 83 on Leicester City. But despite those kind of almost non-existent upgrades, a lot of the rest of their team did get into the upper 70s. I think the guy they sold to Chelsea, Kante or something, he's an 81 on Chelsea. So a lot of their other players did get nice upgrades, if I can remember right. Chelsea, Hazard was an 89. I think Diego Costa was an 86. Fabregas was an 87. So despite their terrible season last year, They have quite good ratings. Uh, Liverpool, I didn't pay much attention to that one. I mean, they're not bad, but they're not phenomenal. I think there are a few upgrades. Honestly, don't know their current ratings in FIFA 16. Arsenal, it did look like there were a few ratings upgraded. I know Alexis Sanchez got, I think, a 1 upgrade to an 87, which he had a good year. He won the Copa America. Uh, you know, so, but, I don't really know how pivotal he was in that. The Giroud fella on Arsenal, he got a little upgrade. Xhaka, Xhaka, the Swiss guy. I just call him Xhaka. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it. He got a little upgrade too. But all these are kind of minor. He's new to Arsenal, I think. A lot of minor upgrades on Arsenal. And then, the Spurs. Not San Antonio Spurs, but Tottenham Hotspur. I did see they had some upgrades. Harry Kane was an 82, which, I mean, he outscored Sergio Aguero. He should have been more than 82 to me. But, I don't know. He was the top scorer last year. Oh, Manchester City was there too. Sergio Aguero was an 89, I think. De Bruyne was an 88. I don't remember any others, but, pretty generous, in my opinion. But, that's about it. So, thanks for watching. Leave your thoughts on the trailer and any player ratings that you saw. All I saw were those several Premier League teams. I haven't seen anything on any other team, any other league. So, thanks.